Peace, family. In this video, I'm going to express to you how we became and remain slaves, minorities who have to appease your masters. The reason why the rules, regulation, taxes, etc., are imposed on you, and you continue to abide by them. If you want to get out of the sleep, the same shit, if you want to get out of the generational curses, here you go.
Peace, family. Hope everybody's doing well out there. I'm gonna make this quick. We're dealing with law. As you know, King Oz, myself, King Dumas, if you know me outside of YouTube. I am an advocator of history and law. History and law. There's these two things, these two powerful components of this quote-unquote reality of ours are very influential and hold the power to a lot of things. Okay? History and law. But today, what I want to speak on, and I'm gonna make it brief, is law and religion. Now, any of the scientists out there who are scientists out there understand that through religion we have the Trinity. In metaphysics, symbolism, alchemy, we have the sun, moon, stars, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Right? We got the Trinity of electron, neutron, and proton who make up atom, who is atom. Right? We have plenty different references for the Trinity, and there's a reason for this. Once again, law and history, religion, go hand in hand. So just like we have the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, right? We have in law, translation, religion and law. In law, we have something called the trust. Now on my Patreon, I went through trust law, but this next class we're having, we'll dive deeper into religion and law and how they go hand in hand. But we have the trust. The trust is the Holy Trinity. Let me say that again, because it's not going to actually click for a lot of people. When we go to religion and we see the Holy Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. These are the terms they use, not mine. Okay? That is your Holy Trinity. When we translate religion into law, we have the trust, which is the executor, the trustee, and the beneficiary. Okay? So when it comes to the Holy Trinity of religion, Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, if we want to translate that into law, we are looking at the Father as the executor or the director, the Son as the stockholder or the beneficiary, the flesh, right? And the Holy Spirit, who is the employee or the trustee. Okay? Now, when we go into trust, when we go into law of trust, right? Let's deal with John Doe. Okay? John Doe, all capitals, the legal fiction, the corporate body, right, is the director, the executor. John, uppercase and lowercase, the you, the physical you, is the beneficiary. You should be the beneficiary. While God's Spirit translates into the state, who is the employees. Okay? So we have to understand that the Trinity or religion in general and law go hand in hand. According to trust law, the executor, the Father, and the beneficiary, the Son, can't be a trustee, God's Spirit. A trustee, God's Spirit, or the state, cannot be the executor, who is the Father, or the beneficiary, which is the Son. So, a trust exists when property is to be held and managed by one person on behalf of another according to an established terms or for some purpose other than the person's own benefit. Say that again. A trust exists when property is to be held and managed by one person on behalf of another according to established terms. So when we look at corporate law, it's the same thing, just different names: director, employee, stockholder. Corporate, commercial, business, right? So you have the director, the employee, and the stockholder. In trust law, you have the executor, the trustee, and the beneficiary. In religion, you have the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Remember, when it comes to law, and for my lawyers out there, or my practitioners of law, students of law, lawyers, because this deals with Great Britain, British America, and the brutish Moors. British, okay? Brutish Moors. Lawyers, quote unquote, are British agents of the crown. So, for research purposes, right? When we look at trust, when we go to the definition of trust, I'm reading from the definition of trust, right? A fiduciary relationship regarding property, subjugating the person, now we have property in person, with the title to the property to equitable duties to manage the property for another's benefit. The confidence placed in a trustee together with the trustee's obligations towards the property for the benefit of the beneficiary. So let's get into the Trinity now that we understand what the Trinity is, how it correlates to religion. Remember, religion is the base for law. I'll say that again. I'm giving jewels today, family. I just feel like giving jewels today. The trust is one of the top two most important things of the people, for the people. The trust is one of the main reasons we're in slavery. That doesn't mean the trust is bad. It's what we did with our trust that made it this way, through ignorance. But ignorance of the law is no excuse. But the trust is one of the top two, to me, power plays being used against us, which is ours in the first place, but ignorantly it was given away to a corporation, to a business, to keep it simple. It was given away, and there are others who are benefiting from every single thing that has to do with you, the individual, everything. And they're benefiting off of it while we work like slaves to make sure that they benefit off of it. When really it's ours and we can get it back. We should get it back. And there are processes to get it back. The people, I didn't specify because it's for everybody. The people are held in slavery because we are ignorant of the law and we do not execute our power. Remember, we are the beneficiaries. One of the key words in the word beneficiary is benefit, but we're not benefiting from our own trust. Okay? So we have the Trinity once again. A trustee holds the title to the trust property and subject to equitable duties to manage it for the benefit of another person according to an agreement. This other person is you, the beneficiary, to whom the trustee owes equitable duties to manage the trust property for his benefit. So quickly and very briefly, just to go over it in a simple manner for everybody to learn, okay? The federal government, that's the corporate government, made the state, capital S for state, the beneficiary of the trust instead of you. And they named this entity of the trust John Doe, all capitals, the straw man, the corporate body, the fiction, right? which holds and manages your property in trust for the benefit of the state instead of you. The role of the trustee in your trust was changed from your government servants to you, while the role of beneficiary, the person who benefits out of the trust, was changed from you to your government servants and the state for the benefit of the state. So instead of you benefiting as the beneficiary of your trust estate, the state made your government servants and the state the beneficiaries of your trust. Your trust. Now, what are one of the ways that this has occurred? Voting. Yep, voting. Now, I went over this in class, but this is for YouTube, so I'll make it quick. When you register something, you are saying that you are a vessel in foreign commerce. All vessels lost at sea, just like the Dead Sea Scrolls, we are all lost at sea, the Dead Sea, because corporate entities, legal fictions, aren't living, breathing peoples. So we are lost in the Dead Sea once we were registered, right? So when we voted, or the birth certificate, so many different things. We were then turned into vessels, not natural living souls, but vessels operating in foreign commerce or corporate commerce. Corporations like us, the vessels who registered or were registered as a baby, are corporations that are foreign to natural beings that cannot do business. We enter their jurisdiction when we are viewed as vessels. So, your trust, your power, your status, your name, everything that involves you and the benefits that you should have are in this trust. Somebody, I know who, but I'm keeping it brief. Somebody and simple, I'm keeping it simple. Somebody took that trust. You gave that trust away. Now you work for the trust instead of the trust working for you. You are in slavery because of this. You continue to stay in slavery because of this. So, law and religion go hand in hand. It is the Holy Trinity that is yours, the trust. Now we're speaking mixed lingo here. Now that I've done this video, you should already understand what I'm saying, right? But the Holy Trinity that is you, or should be yours, was given away, taken away. Now you work for this shit, when it should be reversed. So family, once again, if you don't like that they call you black, or they call you white, or they call you yellow, or you pay taxes, and this and that, you feel me? All type of different taxes. Or the fact that you think that you must listen to a policy enforcer is all because of this trust shit. Because if you were naive enough to give away your trust, or not take it back, either or, it makes sense why you think the pigs and the governments and blah blah blahs hold the power, when in reality we hold the power. But why would I respect anybody when they don't exercise, won't exercise, and have not exercised their power? This is why you're scared of the government. This is why you're scared of cops. This is why you bitch and moan about how the government is and how they do you and all this stupid victimization shit that we do as people. It's because we don't know any better. And this is my personal opinion right here. I don't think we have the backbone to do what is necessary to change the dynamics. I don't think we have that backbone anymore. You must do what they say, or else it's going to be a problem. Let me finish off by saying this. Don't do anything or else there'll be problems. Or else your ass will go to jail. Blah, 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 blah. Right? There is one major thing. There is one major act that we do daily that keeps this reality and monopoly and this system exactly how it is, and to be able to reign power over us. One word, I went over it in class: consent. Consent. I'm leaving it at that. Peace.
We gonna get straight to the point. We gonna get this information out here. We gonna change the narrative.
Shout out my man King Oz. If you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe to King Oz's YouTube channel. A lot of great content, good discussions, and a lot of eye-opening information from true and honest perspectives. Make sure you get your little book of
Peace and blessings, family, and salute to the God King Oz, a dope brother, a woke brother, father, and an author of the little book of everything. Do me a favor, man. Join the family. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself.
And I want to give a silverback shout out to my brother King Dumas on this little book of everything. And it's packed from page to page with nothing but information that the people in the community needs. I don't know how he decided what goes in this book for each individual that he personally writes one for, but he knocked mine out of the park. Thank you, Brother King Dumas, and everybody should have this little book of everything. Nothing but information. Thank you, brother. Much love.
Y'all know who it is, Elijah Lamar, tapping in from the BMF TV series. I need everybody to go ahead and subscribe to King Oz's page right now. KINGOZ, King Oz. Dude got great content and dope information for you to go ahead and take in. Trust me, you won't regret it. Subscribe.